Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Giftogu. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living in Alberta, Canada. And if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I've been here in a minute, but if you're new here, I make videos about lifestyle, travel, freelancing, how to get a remote job, how I moved to Canada, and just a little sprinkle of immigration tips here and there. I know that I plan to be consistent, but life has been life and I've been really busy. And it was my birthday on Thursday. Anyway, the day went okay. I did film like a little some clips basically. So when I'm ready, I would actually post them. But today I am all glammed up, ready to go for an Igbo festival, but I just wanted to quickly make a particular video before I go. So let's get started. In one of my videos, I mentioned how you can get a remote job with no experience, and today I want to talk about a hidden remote job site that you probably do not know about. If you're following me on TikTok, which I mean you should be, I've already posted that video there, but I just remembered that I have not posted that video on my YouTube, and I love my YouTube family, which is why I've decided to post that particular video here, or make that video again for this particular. The website is called Angel List. It used to be Angel List, but it's now Wellfound. I want people to know that Upwork, LinkedIn, Indeed are not the only platforms that you can actually get a remote job, because I feel that people are focusing on, getting a remote job on Upwork, getting a remote job on Indeed, or getting a remote job or even LinkedIn. Unfortunately, those are not the only websites that you can get a remote job from. So this video is not sponsored, but this website have been very beneficial to me, and you know that I don't gatekeep here, so I'm actually here to spread some joy and tell you guys some of the remote job tell you guys this remote job website that have been very beneficial to me. Like I said, it's called Wellfound. It used to be Angel List, but it's called Wellfound. Wellfound is a platform that connects you with remote jobs in startups. If you don't know what startups are, new companies. And the good thing about Angel List is that they mostly put startup companies that just got funding. So most of the companies, they're actually able to pay you the amount of money that you deserve. I know that when it has to do with startups, a lot of people are quite skeptical about it. They're like, oh, it's a startup, they'll not have a lot of money like big companies. You'll be surprised to know that sometimes startups pay more than big companies because they have funding. And I find it more interesting working with startups. I'm not saying that I don't like working for big companies. I do. I've worked with startups and I've worked with big companies, and I actually love working with startups because it's very exciting to see something grow from scratch to where it's supposed to be, or you would watch the growth process of a particular company. I think that's very fulfilling, that's very interesting, especially for somebody that is very passionate about the person's career. Wellfound is free to join, free 99, and the good thing is the fact that if you when you join Angel List Wellfound, I don't know why I'm still calling it Angel List. I think I joined that platform like 3 years ago, so I know it as Angel List, but I'm trying to get used to the Wellfound tag. When you join Wellfound as someone that is looking for a job, you get a link, and if you share your referral link with a friend of yours, that friend of yours uses your link to join Angel List, applies for a job, gets a job there, you would get $200. Please tell me the website that actually gives you such perk, if not Angel List. So like I said, this video is not sponsored. I'm just sharing because I like to share and I do not gatekeep. Another important thing regarding Wellfound is the fact that you can actually work for companies worldwide. It does not mean that because you're in Nigeria or in the UK, you should focus on just getting a job in Nigeria or with a Nigerian startup. And if you're in the UK, you should just focus on getting a job on Wellfound with a UK startup. The good thing is, when I was in Nigeria, I interviewed for Product Hunt on Wellfound. Please, I call it Angel List. Know that I'm talking about Wellfound, okay? When I was in Nigeria, I interviewed for Product Hunt on Angel List, and Product Hunt is a company in the United States. So I've achieved a lot of success on Angel List. I'm going to put like some of the responses that I've actually gotten, people that have reached out to me, and people that have reached out to means me applying to their job. You get to choose wherever you want the jobs to come from. You can decide to apply to jobs in Germany, in the United States, in Canada, from wherever you are, in the UK, Estonia, Latvia, every country in the world that there's a startup. Most of them are on Angel List. It's important to note that most times the jobs that you would see on Angel List are not on the company's LinkedIn. Sometimes they might be there, but most times they're not on the company's LinkedIn. They're just on Angel List. So if you go to their LinkedIn pages to look for that job opportunity, you see no jobs at the moment, no job available. However, when you go to Angel List or Wellfound, whatever it's called now, Wellfound, sorry. When you go to Wellfound, you actually see that that company is actually hiring. So it gives you like an edge and gives you more opportunities than you would see on. It's also important to note that the salaries are written in the job description. We know that in the HR world now, it's a big thing where a lot of people are not interested. A lot of companies are not interested in telling us how much they're going to pay us. They'll say, oh, competitive salary, or they'll tell you if it's compulsory in the area that you're actually applying for. Does not exist on Wellfound. When you're applying for a job, you know how much you're going to earn. There's going to be like an estimate of the amount of money that you're going to earn. You might see like maybe 80,000 to 100,000, which means around that range from 80 to 100. And if you get to the interview stage and it's time for negotiation, you can negotiate within the range of like 80,000 to $100,000, or it depends on your experience, the education that you're bringing, and yeah, so I think it's actually exciting that you get to see how much the company is willing to pay. So maybe if you are stressed regarding job opportunities, because for Angel List you would need to not like write a cover letter. They're going to ask you, why do you think you're a good fit for this job, or why do you want to work for this company, something around that kind of question. So maybe if you are not a writer, you have a problem with writing this kind of thing, when you see the money that they're offering, you get inspiration immediately to start writing this as soon as possible. Another important thing that I would like you to know is that please go and watch my previous video on how to get a remote job without experience. When you're coming to these startups, it's going to be quite stressful working with startups because they do not have like a large team compared to a big company. But the good thing is, if you're looking to get hands-on experience, you're someone that's really passionate about your career and you're really digging it regarding getting the experience that will land you to where you're going to, I would say you should take the job in a startup because they will work you. You will do a lot of tasks and you would be able to know so many things. In one of the tech startups that I worked with in 2021, I was doing so much. I worked there as a brand manager, but I also got to test products. I also got to do a whole lot of things that I didn't know how to do. And I think that was the first time that I actually did learn how to use Trello. So it was so hands-on that I learned how to do a lot of things. Imagine me working in marketing, testing products and all of that. It was really exciting. I got my hands on a lot of things, and it was really exciting. I really gained lots of skills that have been helpful to me at this time. So I would say when it has to do with startups, don't say, oh, I don't think it's a good idea, it's quite stressful. And of course it's stressful, but if you know your destination and all of that, you can even actually grow into a management position. Like I said, most of the startups on Angel List, they have funding, which means that they have like investors that have invested in their company and they actually have money to pay you. So when it has to do with startups, don't be afraid of work. Like, I feel that the more you work, the more you get used to it, the more your skills become better, right? The more you better your skills. I hope I'm saying it the right way. Now, even if you do not have experience and you're just looking for an internship, maybe you've completed an online course, maybe a course on Coursera, on Udemy, on Google, or maybe any other online course platforms that we have, Allison, and you know the likes. When you're done with this kind of course and you're actually looking for an internship, please go to Wellfound and register. There are loads of internship opportunities. Of course, you're not going to get paid the way you get paid as a full staff and not as an intern. Also, some of them do not pay. I don't know if I like unpaid internships anyway. But what I would say is that if you need experience, you can apply for some of the unpaid ones. I do not really subscribe to it. I'm not happy that there's something called an unpaid internship. However, if you're looking for experience, you know what you want, you know what you're looking for regarding the future, you might want to decide to go for like the internship to get a bit of experience, and you can even get converted to a full staff. Some of the companies that even offer internships pay. So you even get to make money, maybe like $1,000 in a month, which is a lot, especially if you're in Nigeria, or maybe like $500 just for you to get the experience and put the theory that you've learned on all the online courses into practice. I did not intend for this video to be extremely long. I just came here to share the gospel of Wellfound. So if it's something that you're actually looking for, you're looking for a remote job website that is not the one that everybody's talking about, it's not LinkedIn or Indeed or Glassdoor or Upwork, please check out Wellfound. I've put it on the screen and I'm going to leave the link in my description box so you can actually go and register there. It's actually free. Put in your details, just paste your CV on it. Do you understand? It's good, it's amazing, because like sometimes you apply for jobs and most times recruiters reach out to me when I didn't apply for the job. Do you understand? Sometimes I do apply for the jobs, other times recruiters reach out to me. You'll be able to even see recruiters that viewed your profile. It's really an amazing tool, and it's sad that it's not being talked about the way that it's supposed to be talked about. So if you're really looking to step up your career in 2024, the year is not over yet. I know that it's almost September, however, the year is not over yet. And if you're thinking of like upping your game regarding your career, please check out Angel List. If you're not following me on TikTok, please do. That's why I share all of the gems before it even gets to YouTube, because it's easier to edit, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section, or you can send me an email and I would respond to you. Thank you so much once again for watching. This is quite a short video, so I'm just happy that I've put it out there, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.